that shit. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central. We're going to talk about breakdown Matt Eberflus being called the worst coach in the NFL by CBS Sports. Which rookies do we think are going to be able to start day one, and which Bear player not named Justin Fields is going to have the most impact on the Bears winning this season? We're going to get into all and more right after this.
Tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
All right, Bears fans, we up in this bit, but let's go ahead and talk about it, man. CBS Sports called Matt Eberflus the worst coach in the NFL. And the reasoning, bro, I read this little blurb. It's not all Eberflus's fault. He debuted with a stripped-down roster, but if you're going to be a defensive head coach in today's NFL, you'd prefer not to shepherd one of the league's worst units on that side of the ball. Big leap from QB Justin Fields would help. So it seems like they're looking at the defense, but damn, that makes him the worst coach in the NFL. How you guys feeling about seeing that?
I just feel that it's just a lazy and uninformed take. I understand people got to get their clicks, and you got to get your work out there. You got deadlines and shit, but this is very lazy. I guess if you look at he's a defensive coach. We finished one of the last bad in the defensive categories, in a lot of defensive categories, I guess. But I just think overall it's just lazy and informed.
For me, it's absolutely crazy. And my thing is, if you're going to come out and say that, at least back it up with something that the facts, at least. Y'all said it to strip down the roster, but y'all didn't mention that on that defensive side of the ball, there was injuries, and they also got rid of Roshan. What the hell is the boy? Roquan Smith and Robert Quinn. They got rid of them. But it's kind of crazy to me because I'm like, damn, he worse than some rookie head coaches who haven't even called a game yet. And Jonathan Gannon with the Cardinals, who will not have Kyler Murray to start the season. You can't tell me that a guy in Josh McDaniels is doing a good job so far in Las Vegas. D'Amico Ryans love what he did for the 49ers, but we still don't know what kind of coach he'll be. And then Shane Steichen with the Colts. Yes, he did a hell of a job over there with the Philadelphia Eagles, but we still don't know what the Colts will look like this upcoming season. So to me, I'm at this point, bro, and Haize been saying thank you. I'm going to just echo that. Thank you. Because a lot of these people going to be eating their words by the end of the season, probably by week 3 or 4. For real. They're going to be changing that tune real soon. So it is what it is, man. Let them have it. Let them have it.
My biggest thing, all this, with all the doubt that we have around us right now, has been give us all the ammo we need, bro. Just keep giving us all the ammo. We got Tremaine Edmonds, who's listed as the most overrated linebacker in all the NFL, right? We got that. So yeah, just keep throwing it all towards us, bro. At this point, I welcome every single bit of it because, like I said, y'all talk y'all shit now. You got that. But don't nobody talk shit like a Chicagoan. And when we up, we coming back. We keep all receipts, every single bit of it.
Every single one. And at this point, it's just becoming everything is just becoming petty. Now you're dealing with the most pettiest, just like my man said, the most pettiest organizational fans in this business. So, hey, y'all want petty? We gonna show y'all.
For real. Like y'all couldn't even come in and give my man's credit for waxing Bill Belichick and telling Bill Belichick you ain't finna get that record against us, to eclipse Papa Bear. You ain't finna do that against our organization. And what about the competition with the Miami game? Or what about the adjustments that they made to at least play competing football when they was like, all right, we're going to look at the Baltimore Ravens and what they do for Lamar Jackson, and we're going to hand some of that off to Justin Fields so we can at least compete because this offensive line is trash. So they stayed in a lot of games, and Eberflus deserve at least a little bit of credit for some of those adjustments he made. Come on, y'all. They crazy.
It's what it is. I just look at it like this, man. The Chicago bias is real, and some of it is on us. We were 3-14 teams win season, like a record last season. So I understand you're gonna always throw doubt on a team that only won 3 games. I understand that. Mm-hmm. But when you look at it, like before Eddie Jackson went down, we started having injuries in the secondary. If I'm not mistaken, we were top half of the league as far as pass protection. Like,
yes.
So it's like, I know our run defense was absolutely god awful and trash the whole entire season. I understand that, but like, and then even to say that, to label it that we had a stripped down roster. What about all the improvements we made on defense this offseason? Right? What about that? Right? Like, it's cool. It's cool. We'll take it. It is what it is. You got that for now. We're 3-14 as of right now. But when that season switches and the new season starts, and I'm telling y'all, by week 8, I'm talking shit. I'm letting y'all know right now. Y'all got 8 weeks of the season. I am talking shit the whole last 9 weeks of the season. The Packers fans, I'm coming for y'all. Detroit fans, I'm coming for y'all. Now all these analysts, I'm coming for y'all. Nick Fidel got fired from ESPN. I was up. Now I got some new targets that I need to get on. Y'all want Petty Roosevelt to come out? Petty Roosevelt's gonna come out. That's all I'm gonna say about that, man.
It's litty, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's mad. It's just funny how much doubt it is around. Like, I guarantee you, had the Patriots signed Tremaine Edmonds, it would have been heralded as the best move of the offseason.
Fact.
We signed Tremaine Edmonds. He's the most overrated linebacker in the whole NFL.
That's
Come
ridiculous.
on.
And they couldn't even give my man's a little bit of credit for the player development. Look how terrible Kyler Gordon was, and then he turned it around. Look at how fast Brisker started off back there at the safety spot. Look at the diamond in the rough, Jack Sanborn, who came about. Like, come on, y'all. Come on.
Amen. Hey, man, they just threw context out the window, man. They didn't even try. So I'm not even going to try when it's our turn. I'm just going to go crazy.
Oh, matter of fact, shout out to Jay Capone. He just pointed out, no, fuck week 8. We start week 1 against the Green Bay. If we win against the Green Bay Packers week 1, I'm talking shit until we lose, bro. That whole first week, I'm gonna be insufferable. I'm coming for everybody. So listen, that's all I can say on that one. Fucking though. Jordan Love, weasel looking ass. That voicemail was the greatest voicemail of all time, by the way. But all right, let's get into the next topic. We know we have a lot of rookies that look like they're ready to make an impact. We got Tariq Stevenson, Javon Dexter, Zach Pickens, Darnell Wright, and that's just to name a few, right? Then we got other ones on top of that. I want to throw this question to you guys, right? Which rookies do you guys think are probably going to be starters on day one? And do you think that, that's the best situation for us to start some of these rookies on day one? Who wants to take it away first?
Absolutely. I'll start it off. First, I want to give a shout out to Jay Capone because we really been going back and forth with this guy for the longest. Javon Dexter, senior. I think he will get the start this season, starting in week 1. The guy's an absolute beast. He's been working hard. He's been working hard.
You think he passes up Justin Jones?
I think he does.
Okay.
The kid is just amazing. He got a lot of talent. Go and watch the tape on the kid. The kid is ready for stardom. Number 2 is the obvious Tariq Stevenson. I think that's obvious. I think he's going to start on the side, but I got a surprise one. And don't say that I'm trolling or anything like that on a certain individual. Tyrell Smith will be starting one of these days in this season. Not in the beginning, but maybe in the middle part of the season. I'm throwing it out there.
That last one, man, that Kyler Gordon falls off the map.
Kyler Gordon. No, not Kyler. No.
What do you mean then? So you saying Tyreek Stevenson?
No.
Wait, you're saying he passes up Jalen Johnson? I just realized what you're saying.
Oh,
ding!
Whoa,
ding!
So
hey,
okay,
man.
so you're going on wax. We got to put it official. I'm not. Terrell Smith passes Jalen Johnson on the depth chart before the end of the season. That's what you're saying.
Yep.
All right. Hey, listen. Hey, listen, you bold, bro. I'm not even gonna argue you down today. I'm not even gonna attempt it. Listen, I'm leaving it alone.
We'll see what happens. I ain't gonna lie to you. We'll see what happens. But we pretty much had some of the same ones with Javon Dexter. I just think that with the motor that this guy has, with the talent that he has, and they just cleaning up on some of the things that will help him prepare for now and the future. I definitely see like him sliding in there, and I honestly think it'll be week 1 against Green Bay. And then Stevenson is pretty much the obvious for me, especially with all the, the comments coming out of training camp. And this one, you might not like this one, but it's a chance.
I think I'm right there with you. I think I know where you're going.
Noah Sewell has a chance. He has a chance. I still got Sanborn as the starter. But Sanborn, he got to go out there and he got to prove himself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting it all up behind him. I want him to go out there and prove himself because what an amazing job Jack Sanborn did coming into last season, especially filling the void when Smith went out and got traded. But he do got a little young pit bull behind him, so there is a chance. But for sure to me is Dexter and Stevenson, and for the offensive guys, I feel like we already know Darnell Wright is coming in, and then any other spot, I just think it's too hard for another rookie to come in.
I agree with that. And I'm gonna say this, and I agree with everything. Javon Dexter, I do think he passed up Justin Jones. Tyreek Stevenson's already, we know he's starting. There's no question. We can remove that. Darnell Wright, we know they're starting too. But I do think that Noah Sewell is going to be the starter. But I don't mean that as a slight. Jack Sanborn was one of only 3 linebackers in all of the NFL to line up at every single linebacking spot last season. And I think they look at him and say he could be the depth piece because he can fill in any gap that we need him to fill. And I think Noah Sewell eventually takes over that starting position on that Sam linebacker. But I don't mean it as a slight. I just mean it as versatility-wise. Jack Sanborn's going to be that Swiss Army knife in the linebacking core, and they're going to use him as a player. He's still going to play tons of snaps, but I do think Noah Sewell passes him up on the depth chart.
Unc, did you just shed a tear, my boy?
I just shedded a couple tears. That's my
because you can kind of understand our thought process.
I understand you guys, and it's so correct. So it's making me cry, bro.
That's a fire Bulls hat too, by the way.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, man. That's to make me feel better. You hear Drip, man.
I gotta give you a compliment sandwich, bro. You gotta factor in a compliment somewhere, right? Because I knew that was just hard for you. Oh no, I forgot another rookie that can start. The kicker Schmitz. He's gonna be the starting kicker.
Oh, a new kicker. Yes, I'm with that shit. What's his name, Drip?
What is it? Smits, I think is what it is. Smith, something like that. Yeah. I think he's gonna be the starting kicker. You don't draft a kicker and they make your opening night roster and they don't end up being. That's just my personal thought process behind it. I don't know. Like Andre Smith is his name. I don't know, bro. Like I think he's gonna end up being it, bro.
Hey man, I'm with my man Drip, man. Hey, if you're gonna draft a kicker, get rid of the last trash. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta also look at Santos's contract, bro. Like Andre Smith. Well, I don't even think they drafted him. He was an undrafted rookie, right? Am I not
I believe
mistaken?
So. Yep. I believe.
But like you bring him in, you about to pay almost $2 million for a kicker, and you got a young kicker down there who was solid in college. I don't know, bro. I just think that the numbers of it all may end up working out against Santos's favor.
$2 million for Santos? That's crazy.
Yeah. But I definitely think, hey, you never know, man, especially, and then I think Matt Eberflus and the coaching staff has shown that they're not afraid to put the best play out there. You know how some coaches, they be like, oh, we want to show respect to the veteran, blah, 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 blah. But this coaching staff right here, they're going to put the best people out there and let them learn and coach them up and make them fit into what their scheme is. So I think that it's a lot of opportunities for these young guys to come in and take over.
Oh, he gone. I just looked it up. Cario Santos's base salary is $3.5 million with a $1 million potential signing bonus to push it up to $4.5 million. Guess how much he'd be in dead cap if we cut him right now? 1.5. It's writing on the wall, bro. You're not finna pay that much.
Look at Hunk.
You're not finna pay that much. You're not finna pay that much.
You know,
buddy.
Athletic ass kicker,
bro.
This boy couldn't kick a tin can up the road.
My man,
bro, you gotta chill, bro. Like, come on. I know I said he wouldn't be the starter, but come on, bro.
Get his ass out of here, bro. He gone now, Trip. You shouldn't have told me
he gonna be right there. I think he gonna be right there.
You should have never told me.
I think he gonna be right there, man. He was solid the first year with us. Last year,
very solid. He only missed 2 field goals last season. It was just the extra points.
Dude, kickers normally get millions of dollars in contracts.
Nowadays,
like Robbie
used
Gold
to be
or Justin Tucker or something.
It used to be back in like the early 2000s, kickers was getting basically the minimum. Now these motherfuckers are getting paid, bro.
Yeah, crazy. Like the kicker in Baltimore. Oh, he missed the automatic. He hit everything. Robbie Gold hit everything. Those guys get paid.
Yeah, for sure.
It ain't too many guys that we be like, this going in. It's those guys, Robbie Gold and Justin Tucker, they get paid.
We felt that way,
bro,
since Robbie Gold.
Justin Tucker's getting $6 million a year.
Yeah.
Matt Gay in Indiana, Indiana is getting $5.6 million. Jason Myers is getting $5.2. You mean where is Santos on this list? Santos is the 15th overall paid kicker in the NFL.
Damn, he overpaid, bro. That's crazy.
That's wild, bro.
Hey, he gonna come say today. Watch. He gonna come say today.
And
He's
he-
not gonna be on the team.
He will.
Bro,
Well, he gonna say today he gonna be on the
that's
team.
funny.
So
That
what
is
you want,
hilarious.
Sam? What you want Santos to do? Come out and tackle a kick returner?
I'm on him. Hey. Oh, wait. It's in the job title. Field goal kicker. Kick the field goal and make the field goal. That's
I
it.
got you.
Come
I
on,
got
bro.
you.
That's funny. That's funny. All right, man. Last topic of the day. Which Bear player not named Justin Fields will be the most important to the team's success next season? We all know comes down to Justin Fields, Luke Getsy, things like that. But what singular player do you think is going to be the most important and influential in us getting wins next season?
Okay, this was a pretty tough question. I appreciate that. When you look at it, I tried to go equivalent as Justin Fields, but how could you do that? So I just went with the overall need of the team on the defensive side. So I went with DeMarcus Walker, and I went with DeMarcus Walker because him and Andrew Billings have they're the elder statements of the defensive line, and we're going to need them to bring some leadership to that line, and also we're going to need some performance. So I'm gonna look at the leader to be the elder statement, because if we don't get any pass rush, that all-world defensive backfield gonna be shit, and the linebackers are gonna be like 25 tackles per game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need DeMarcus Walker to really step up this season, because it looked like we ain't gonna add anybody until probably a couple weeks into the season or something like that. So I'm gonna need DeMarcus Walker to step up. That's the only one I got confidence.
That's a fair one. That's fair. He brings that ability to get to the quarterback that we were sorely missing last season. That makes a lot of sense. Bobby, what you think?
I definitely had DeMarcus Walker on there, but my first person I thought of when we seen this question was Cody Whitehair. You the center of the offensive line. I believe he has to be the leader on the offensive line. We seen Sam Mustafa get blown up play after play, game after game. He probably getting blown up right now wherever he at. You know what I'm saying? So I think Cody Whitehair has to come in, be that anchor in the middle, just to kind of keep those guys on one accord and to hold other guys accountable. And I think that, we watch quarterbacks, and if you allow them pressure up the middle play after play, we know you really ain't got that much of a chance. So Cody Whitehair, who was once a Pro Bowler as a center, he is a little older now. We will keep that in mind. But I think that his veteran leadership definitely has to be on display for the offensive line to be a solid offensive line. I'm not expecting these guys to be great in year one or even the start of the season, but they at least have to be solid. And I think it starts with him for that communication between him, Justin Fields, and the other guys on the line, and definitely being able to help Justin Fields grow and be able to see when blitz is coming, to be able to shift the line whatever way. To me, he's a vital part of the success of the Chicago Bulls. Bears.
Can I ask nephew a question before you go, Drip? Do you think Cody Whitehair is the de facto leader of that offensive line, or you think it's somebody else on that line?
I mean, it can be somebody else, but
Nate Davis.
Yeah,
Davis.
it could be Nate. It could be Nate, but I would say he's gonna have to be one of the biggest communicators on that line, because a lot of the stuff funnels through that center position, and that inside pressure, I believe, starts with him. That's why I picked him.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Nate Davis is probably going to be the vocal leader, but yeah, that doesn't take away from the importance that Cody Whitehair is going to have in the offensive line as well. I went back and forth on. I started off with coming to this topic saying I was going to pick Tremaine Edmonds, but I'm going to go with the one that I keep going to, and everything keeps defaulting back to me, Jaquan Brisker. I really think we're going to see a year in which he shows not only to make the big plays, he's going to get turnovers, he's going to just do everything, but I think we're also going to see growth as a leader. And I think him growing and leading kind of that secondary and maybe stepping up as a vocal leader throughout that whole defense. Yeah, him and Tremaine Edmonds, but I think Jaquan Brisker is going to be hugely important to setting the tone, the energy, and the mindset of that defensive side of the ball as well.
Hey, Drip, you think Jaquan Brisker, because you think he's going to have this big this big season, this big turnaround season. I don't want to say turnaround, but he's just going to explode this season. Or why didn't you pick Eddie Jackson? I'm agreeing with you though, with Jaquan Brisker, but why didn't you pick Eddie Jackson?
Because I think pairing with Jaquan Brisker is what helped reinvigorate Eddie Jackson.
Absolutely.
Eddie Jackson was having a great season last year, but I think the youth that we had come injection into that defense, it woke Eddie Jackson back up, bro. And like, it was a different Eddie Jackson that we saw. And I don't want to take nothing away from Eddie Jackson. He was on pace for a Pro Bowl season last year. But I just look at Eddie Jackson is the present, Jaquan Brisker is the future.
Bro.
And that's how I see it.
I think that's perfectly said.
That's
and I definitely, and the one of the guys that's been most vocal in saying, you know, we're going to turn this thing around. And when Jordan Love, the Weasel, sent out that little Father's Day stuff, Jaquan Brisker was like, he don't even believe what he's saying right now. Jaquan Brisker been sending shots right back all the division rivals. So I expect him to, you know, walk the walk and talk the talk. He got to go ahead and ball out, and I believe he will for sure.
For sure, I agree.
You know who we I don't think we just miss just not talking about the guy, but TJ Edwards. Like, what does TJ Edwards bring to the defense?
Dog mentality. That's it. TJ Edwards is a monster, bro. And he's another one of those players that is always around the ball, always in the right situation. And like, he's smart. Football IQ out the wazoo, bro. I would not be surprised if TJ Edwards becomes a defensive coordinator at one point. He's smart. He understands defense on a different level, bro.
Facts. And that's why I love the pickup, especially like doing highlights. You know, when we put those out there, the man is able to close distance like quickly. And his angles are pretty damn good too. And the instincts are on par, you know, with some of the best out there in the league. So I think highly of TJ Edwards. I think that the linebacking core is much improved for sure.
Yeah.
So
listen, I tell you what, you look at the four linebackers that we expect to get a lot of those snaps. You look at TJ Edwards, Tremaine Edmonds, Jack Sanborn, Noah Sewell. Like, bro, I feel sorry for opposing defense. I mean, offensive, bro. Those mugs, you get to that second level of the defense, you're going to want to turn around and go back because they're going to hit you hard. They not going to miss tackles for real either. On top of that, bro, like, hey, y'all better watch out.
They definitely better watch out.
Fun question. Like, who would you rather not be hit by the most?
Not hit by.
Tremaine Edmonds. I think Tremaine, he's too damn big, bro. In fact,
talking about just out the linebackers?
Yeah, just the linebackers.
Oh, yeah, Tremaine Edmonds, bro. I don't want to be hit by Tremaine Edmonds.
Not at all, bro. You see how little
I have to get up and stab you, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, what was that that Wesley Snipes football movie with him and Robert De Niro, where the guy pulled out a gun during the football game and started shooting people?
Is that Friday Night Lights?
No, not Friday Night Lights.
That's something else.
Program? No, the program's something. That was
with Damon Wayans.
Yes, that's what it was. Damon Wayans. That's what it was. What was the Damon Wayans football movie?
I don't remember the name. It ain't hitting me.
Damn, that was a long time ago, man.
The Fan. That's what it was. Absolutely. And it was Damon Wayans and Bruce Willis. Yeah. Oh boy, was it the opening of the movie? He was running the ball and came out and started shooting people to score the touchdown. That's what I would have to do. If Tremaine Edmonds hit me, I'm letting y'all know right now. They're gonna be like, hey.
Local Chicagoan has just shot 15 people on the football field.
No, nigga, we gotta fight, bro. Like, you gotta die.
Yeah, man, that's some crazy stuff right there. Yeah.
Oh, the Last Boy Scout for sure.
The Fan was the one with Robert De Niro. The Last Boy Scout is the one with Bruce Willis. I mixed those two because the Last Boy Scout isn't even about football. That's baseball. So I mean, no, the Last Boy Scout is football. The Fan is baseball.
Yeah.
Too many sports movies.
You already know.
I may go watch it after we finish this now.
Yeah, we might.
Because I see why not.
Yeah, I ain't heard that damn name in a long time, bro. You brought it back. Might have to Netflix it up.
That's still when Bruce Willis had his hairline, bro. That's how old that movie is, bro. Bruce Willis still had his hairline,
man. Come on now.
Do we like Bruce Willis out of Lethal Weapon? Well, not Lethal Weapon, but
no.
What's
Die Hard?
Die Hard.
Die Hard is the best Christmas movie ever made, by the way. Yeah, bro. I love Bruce Willis, bro. Like he's been like the red whatever those assassin movies he was in.
Yeah, they were solid.
I love those.
They
movies,
were solid.
bro.
Yeah. I love Bruce Willis
sure.
too. He just got the same role in every movie.
Oh, he's
you already know.
Willis, at some point, he just became Bruce Willis.
You already know.
This is Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is just Tom Cruise.
Every movie, bro.
Every time.
He's just Tom Cruise.
Yeah, definitely. And he did a hell of a job in Top Gun too. That shit was raw.
Oh, for sure,
That
bro.
shit
I
was
had
so
no
cold.
hopes for that movie at all. When they said they were coming out with a new Top Gun movie, I'm like, I'm not seeing that shit.
What?
And then I heard nothing but raving reviews. Bro, I
Man,
watched that movie. And I sat there the whole time like,
I
It's
watched that on the
fire.
flight. Fire.
bro, that shit is fire.
Yeah.
That may be the best movie of last
Yes,
year,
bro.
Oh,
That
I'm
all
was
jokes
a
aside.
what's
hit,
to
bro.
that?
I had to
have
get
see
off the
what's
plane
up.
and go finish the movie.
You
For
got
real.
off the plane. And
Yeah, I
finished
was
the
watching
movie.
it during the flight to
Uh-huh.
Chicago, by the way. And then I got off. I'm like, yeah, I got to finish this on my way
Oh,
to my
bro.
mom's house. Finished
Oh,
it.
bro.
There you go.
It was cold.
There you go. All right, fellas. Any last thoughts before we get up out here for today?
Yeah, one thought. Bears, Aurora, shut the fuck up, bro.
Ain't nothing out there other than the
else.
outlet. Come on, y'all.
Come on, y'all stop playing with us, bro.
Get it
That's
together,
crazy,
man.
bro.
For real, we definitely got to
we-
get it together.
We were down with the Arlington Heights joint like that. You starting to do a little too much now with Aurora,
Like,
bro.
stop
Like
it.
I hope Kevin Warren hung up the phone on him. Who's this? The city of what? No, we good, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Facts. Facts.
That's crazy, man. All right, fellas, man. Nothing else, Bobby. Go ahead and send us home.
Hey, make
brother.
sure y'all go ahead and head over to Shy Bulls Podcast. Go ahead and run it up over there. If you want more from me and definitely go do it right now before y'all go sit down and watch TikTok and Instagram or whatever. Hey, Elon Musk, what you on with Twitter, Brody? We're going to talk about that another time, but you tripping.
Hey, y'all heard about the dude from No Jumper's wife?
Yeah.
Y'all listen to the No Jumper podcast?
Yes.
Nah, I ain't
Bro,
heard that
why would you get on? He got on the podcast and admitted that his wife is shooting BBC. He's white, shooting porn scenes with black dudes.
Oh, shit, yeah.
The biggest cuck move of all. Like, you should have kept that shit in
You
private.
got to go to the grave with that, Brody.
No. Hold on, y'all. No, they been had that out. They both of them porn stars. They talk about that since a long time ago. Both of them.
True, but she's been doing girl on girl scenes for like the last handful since they got married.
Oh, okay.
You can't go back now.
Can't go back. Yeah, dude, all big black dude, all big behind her. Like, yeah.
I got something to tell you guys. I got a surprise for you.
Right.
And a black dude walk in behind him, bro. Like, I gotta shoot you, nigga. I gotta shoot both of y'all, bro. Listen, my pops is white. If I flip up, I'm murdering everybody, bro. Everybody gotta go. Like, that's it. But anyway, I'm sorry. That's a side note. We were getting up out of here, bro. Like, I don't even know why I brought that up. Go ahead, man.
But yeah, hit us up on Shy Bulls Podcast and NBA Central. We doing our thing over there as well. Y'all already know. Hit Haize up on all social media platforms. Elon, stop tripping at CEO Haize. Y'all know what to do.
Absolutely. You can follow us collectively at Shy Bear Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoBearCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, you will leave a text message and our voicemail for the Friday and Saturday mailbag episodes. The number to do so, 773-242-9336. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. We up out here. Peace, y'all. Well, we got like 20-some days left into preseason.
Let's go.